Time for rock news on 1011 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. Let's check in with Lynch and Taco and see which rockers are making the headlines for all the right and wrong reasons. 1011 WJRR.
Rock news is brought to you by our JRR Tuesday ticket takeover. We present Turnstiling Concert Sunday at the Orlando Amphitheater. If you would like to go for free, good opportunity to do so. Swing by WJR's Instagram before midnight at 1011 WJRR.
And our promotions department picked several winners.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting your meal here?
No. Look, I actually put it, I'll show the listeners on the camera because we're Facebook Live in this. Look at that little, can you see it? Little egg sandwich with a tortilla and some hot sauce.
Okay.
It's got a hot part, though. Yeah, so Promotions does pick several winners, so you got a good chance to win at 1011 WJRR.
We told you the other week about the awesome pumpkin patch mural of the late Ozzy Osbourne over in Hampshire, England.
Yeah, that was cool.
Sharon Osbourne and her family visited Sunnyfields Farm in Hampshire to see the pumpkin mural honoring her late husband, Ozzy. Made out of over 10,000 pumpkins and squash, it was created in memory of the legend who passed away in July. The Osbournes were given a tour of the farm, lifted up by a cherry picker to get the aerial view of the display. And the theme for the mural was chosen by public vote to pay tribute to Ozzy's legacy. The family's visit marked Sharon's first public appearance since Ozzy's death.
Yeah, it's got to be tough on her.
Tron Ares opened in theaters over the weekend. It fell short of expectations as far as dollars on opening weekend. Nonetheless, it did 30-some-odd million. Kind of mixed reviews on it. One thing, though, is for sure the unmistakable soundtrack and score put together by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, which they've been, under the radar doing film scores for years. Tron Ares, one of the latest. But there's one extra thing involved with this movie project. The two had a cameo appearance in the film itself. If you saw it, you might have spotted them.
Really?
They appeared as F-35 pilots in the new Tron movie. So if you go and watch that, you may see a glimpse of them.
And recognize the music.
There you go. Shinedown made their Grand Ole Opry debut, surprising a crowd with the performance of a brand new song called Searchlight. This happened on Friday, performing a 3-song set that included the debut of that new song called Searchlight. The band was introduced by Carrie Underwood and received a standing ovation from the audience. The performance featured emotional moments and dynamic changes in instrumentation. Fans were super stoked and appreciative for the band's performance on the social media platforms, many praising the new song. Zach Myers from the band said that the Grand Ole Opry just holds a huge significance in his life. Grew up watching and listening to the show with his grandparents and parents, and was stoked about the opportunity to play there. The band will continue their tour with the upcoming U.S. shows, and of course stops on iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball Tour.
Think if you were at the Grand Ole Opry, and all of a sudden, boom, up pops Shinedown. That would be cool.
Carrie Underwood introduces them.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. No doubt about it. Def Leppard received their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame last Thursday. Ceremony happened Thursday, including a speech from John Bon Jovi, who talked about his nearly 40-year friendship with the band and how he was a fan of them before he even wrote a hit song for Bon Jovi.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's how long Def Leppard's been around. The band took to the podium to thank everyone who helped them along the way, and especially their families and, number one, the fans. Rob Zombie is putting his paintings on display for the first time at a show this month in Kent, Connecticut. The display pieces. Where's the rest of my story? I got my pages mixed up. He's going to showcase the paintings for the first time at a show titled What Lurks on Channel X. This will be at the Morrison Gallery in Kent, Connecticut. The show runs from the 25th to November 16th and will offer a glimpse into Zombie's unique perspective on horror, pop culture, and true crime. Singer Kelly Hansen performed for the final time as Foreigner's lead singer on the second of 2 nights at Hard Rock Live at Atlantic City, New Jersey. He's 64 years old now. He's been the front guy of Foreigner for over 20 years at this point. And he gave way to his successor and fellow bandmate Luis Maldonado as they transitioned into a rendition of Jukebox Hero, kind of passed the baton to the newest singer for Foreigner. And Hanson, no ill will, nothing. It's just he said it was time to retire from the music business and enjoy doing some other things in life.
Didn't you talk about him last week?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
And we kind of came to the idea that, well, he's got enough money to go enjoy. You know?
I'm sure. Yeah. We had a rock wedding over the weekend. That would be drummer Charlie Benante. You know him from Anthrax and Pantera. He married his girlfriend, Carla Harvey, who is from the Violent Hour, Lords of Acid, and used to be in the Butcher Babies. They got married in a ceremony officiated by Gene Simmons. They tied the knot this past Sunday at the Secret Garden in Las Vegas. Lots of fellow rockers in attendance, including members of Anthrax, Pantera, Motley Crue, Dream Theater, and Nickelback. Simmons was thankful that he was able to recover from his recent car crash in time to follow through with his pledge to oversee the wedding ceremony with a rock and roll twist.
Do you think that he charged? Because you know how Simmons is, right?
I would hope he doesn't charge his friends to marry them.
I'm just telling you, dude.
He is ever the capitalist. Yes, that's true. But no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I bet with that group of folks present, that was a hell of a reception afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, this is interesting. It's been 15 years since Peter Steele passed away, of course, best known as singer for Typo Negative. Personally, one of my favorite bands of all time.
He was a cool dude, too.
Very cool guy. Met him on several occasions. There was talk of perhaps doing some sort of tribute concert for Peter Steele. They were talking with Kenny Hickey, who's a guitarist with the band. And the question was asked, he goes, absolutely, there has been talk of that. He said there's been some promoters who've come to us with the idea, and the money is actually pretty crazy for this, what they're talking about doing. The holdup, listen to this. Josh Silver, who was the keyboardist for the band, and keyboards are a huge part of Typo Negative's music.
Yeah.
Josh no longer is in the music business because he's been a paramedic for New York City for the last 15 years. And he's close to retiring and really has no interest in getting back into doing music.
He's a paramedic?
Paramedic.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you gave me like 5 jobs of what he's doing now instead of playing music, I would never have gotten that.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean the idea is dead. It sounds like Josh will need some convincing because they wouldn't want to do it without him. Who would sing is the question. Well, you would have to find some singers who have a deep, ballsy voice. There's a couple that come to mind.
Who?
Perhaps one David Draymond could get down in that range.
Yeah, he could.
Maybe Ivan Moody. Get down in that range. Maybe
good thinking.
Phil Anselmo. Just spitballing here.
All right.
Thanks
for all the rock news.
You got it. No problem, Brody.